Welcome back, everybody, to the Chicago Bears franchise. Thanks to everybody for the support. Just continue to hit that like button. Hope everybody enjoyed their football weekend. I mean, if you have YouTube TV, the whole situation there, that's greed, man. Greed. But anyway, let's get back into this. We're taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. This team is interesting. They have a lot of talent. Looking at their roster, it's just Geno Smith. They're still rolling with them. They need a quarterback. Now, you can see, they don't have this has got to be the last year for Geno. I think he probably retires after this season. So they'll gain a lot of cap. They got to bring in somebody because the rest of this roster is not that bad. I mean, Ashton Jeanty, he's up to a 97. Right now, I believe he is leading the league in rushing, 850 yards, 7 touchdowns, back-to-back over 1,200-yard seasons. I mean, he has been absolutely fantastic for them. Receiver-wise, Jermaine Winslow, second year, he's a superstar dev. Only 23 years old, up to an 85 overall. A lot of talent there. You can see what he did last year. 8 touchdowns, 776 yards. Not bad this year. I mean, when you got Geno throwing you the ball, a 74 overall quarterback. Solid there. I mean, Myers is 30 years old. Jack Besh is up to an 80. Deontay Thornton's there. And then you have Brock Bowers, one of the best tight ends in football. Offensive line-wise, Colton Miller, Trey Lobato, a second-year man. He's 82 overall, playing right tackle for him. Parham's not bad. They signed Tyler Linderbaum in free agency, one of the best centers in the NFL. Rodgers isn't bad. So really, this team overall, to me, isn't, like I said, it's not bad. You got Max Crosby, maybe one of the best defensive end. Well, I think it's probably Garrett in my opinion, but right there, top 2, top 3. Now, other than that, maybe linebackers are a little bit but Jeff Dale, rookie corner, 94 speed. You can see he's got 85 man coverage, 80 zone, so they hit in the draft for sure. I mean, Darian Porter's up to an 82. Back end, you might need help in the safety, but Jeremy Chin, the veteran safety, up to an 83 overall. But they just need a quarterback. They really do, and I think that's going to be the problem. So as long as we can stop Ashton Jeanty, I'm fine allowing Geno to try to throw to beat us. As Ruben Hippolyte's going to have a chance to a dev upgrade, let's do a hopeful. Let's do a medium goal. I don't know if that plays into anything with, morale for the player either. So 7+ tackles, 2 tackles for loss. So that would be superstar dev for Ruben Hippolyte if we can achieve that today as we head out to Las Vegas, taking on this Raiders team. Man, the Raiders just had a crazy game against the Jaguars in overtime. You had the Bears who played. I mean, can the Bears? That game defensively was just abysmal. 47-42 beating the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals just have absolutely no defense. But we'll see if we can play some defense here today. Start at this game going to the outside. Luther Burden with the grab. And that's a first down up to the 48-yard line. New superstar X-Factor Luther Burden. Hand this off DeAndre Swift. He's got some running room. And Swift for a first down. Obviously, just trying to keep Max Crosby at bay, because he can definitely ruin a game. There's no doubt about that. 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz. Caleb time over the middle finds Byron Simmons, the rookie, for the grab. And that should be enough for a Bears first down. So we'll move the chains there. 1st and 10, back to the run game. Swift up the middle, running room. And DeAndre Swift's got a first down up to the 15-yard line. Good first drive here for this offense. Trying to put this team down early on into the seam. There is Colston Loveland. Touchdown. Colston Loveland started out a little slow this season, and he has really come on as of late. He is having a great season. Colston Loveland's turning into top 5 tight end, no doubt about it. He's really living up to the hype that, number 10 pick. So Colston Loveland with the touchdown, and then the defensive front, Ashton Jeanty, going nowhere. Kayvon Thibodeau is going to clean it up in a 3rd and 13. Geno to throw. Here comes the pressure from Thibodeau, and a sack. Man, I still can't believe this Raiders team here in season number 3 is sticking with Geno. Just don't understand. That's why you're 3-7 in my opinion. All right, second drive for us. Wide open is Loveland, but the ball pops up in the air, incomplete. Probably threw that a little late. Hit that a little bit earlier, would have been a completion. 3rd and 10. Plenty of time to throw. Has Luther Burden wide open, and he misses him. And if that's a grab, he is going up the field. He's probably gone for a touchdown. But that's what happens. Missed the throw. Forcing a punt as Genty going nowhere. That will be the, like I said, the key coming to this game is stop Ashton Genty. Make this guy right here throw to beat us. And he's going up top. He's looking for it. But, Jalen Johnson's trailing Besh there. Pretty good coverage. Knocks it away. I mean, the throw's not helping out. Incomplete. And Vegas has to punt the ball away. Once again, really good protection there. Finding Adunze underneath. Gets him up the field. And he's got a 1st down. Playing man-to-man against our receiver is not easy. Oh, look out. Pressure. Caleb Williams just gets rid of it in time. But, man, that pressure just came straight through. And this is going to be a 58-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is perfect. Could we break the NFL record? What was it yesterday? 68 yards? Hey, in the stadium too, right? Yeah, in the stadium too for the Jags. As coming through, that's going to be a sack. Shamar Turner with the big sack there on Geno. This Raiders offense just can't get anything going. 3rd and 15. Geno to throw, and he tries to find Bowers, and he had him. He was open. A better throw. That's a catch, 1st down. But the Raiders, once again, have to punt. It's only a 10-0 game, though, as Max Crosby brings down Caleb. You know what? As I said, I think it's just quarterback away. You don't have to trade Crosby or anything. I think you're just pretty much a quarterback away from being very competitive. As on 3rd and 19, we might have missed a receiver there down the field, but it didn't really matter anyway. Drew Dahlman's going to have a holding call. Would have brought it back regardless. So the Raiders defense gets the stop as Geno's going to take off with his legs. How are we not catching up to Geno Smith, who's 36 years old? What is happening there, defense? I guess just not thinking he's that fast. I think that's their first down of the game. Play action. Geno looking down the field. He's not going to get away this time. The ball is loose. And I think that is going to be brought back. But Devontae Macklin for the sack. Expedited review is going to bring this back to the Raiders. But it's going to be a 3rd and 17, and Geno is out. It's Aiden O'Connell in the game now. So Geno a little bit shaken up on that play. O'Connell with the completion. But it is a Raiders punt, so that is pretty huge. We'll see if Geno's going to return. It's not like O'Connell's even any better. I don't know. That's a 1st down run there for Keaton Mitchell. Like I said, it's only a 10-0 game. Only 2 scores. We got to step it up here. It was what a catch from Rome Odunze over the middle. Diving grab there. Picks up the 1st down. 5 minutes left here in this first half as Caleb looking. Time to throw underneath, finding Colston Loveland. Loveland catching a 1st down. And yeah, the protection so far in this game. I mean, we're giving him time to throw, letting these routes develop. I mean, look at the time there. Very good. Get that crosser. Find Adunze. He's down to the 14-yard line and a 1st down. Give real credit right now to this offensive line doing a great job. I'll hand it to Swift. Swift cuts it up. Swift carries 2 defenders into the end zone. And DeAndre Swift is going to build this up to a 3-score lead. 17-10. Looked like he was going to be stopped a little bit short. Not sure why that cameraman's taking a picture of the security guard, but hey, whatever. 17-0, and Geno is back. Geno, I don't know if that's good or bad for the Raiders. I don't know. But he finds Brock Bowers. If you're going to get the ball to anybody, get it to that guy. Just short of the 1st, though. 3rd down and inches. Geno to throw. Steps out. He's going to take it himself. He's going to slide down and picks up a Raiders 1st down. Number 41. Going up top. Looking for Bowers, but what a play there from Brisker. Knocks it away incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Geno rolling out, firing, and completely misses his receiver. So are they going to try a 5th now? They're going to punt. They're going to punt the ball. And that'll give us 30-some seconds left here in this first half. chance to pick up some more points. We dump this underneath to Swift. We'll call a timeout. Honestly, we're very close to field goal range. The way Benjamin can kick that ball, we're close. Don't need much. There we go. There's Loveland over the middle. Takes a big hit, but that is going to be clearly into field goal range for us now. I mean, it would be about a 60-yard field goal. So I'd like to pick up more yardage here. It's Caleb looking, just dump it underneath to Luther Burden, who has the grab. Picks up that extra yardage. We'll run it down, call a timeout. So this will be about a 52-yard field goal here. And the kick is up, and it is perfectly down the middle. It is good. And we'll go into halftime with the 20-0 lead over this Raiders team, which is not a surprise. Yeah, they're 3-7. They got a quarterback that should be retired by now. So we're taking care of some business today. All right, 20-0 at half. Let's take a look what's going on around the league. Steelers Lions. We take on the Lions next week. Huge game. They are 7-2. Jared Goff rolls out, and Goff has got it to Laporta for the touchdown. They will win 24-7. It is also the Thanksgiving Day game, so we have a short week coming up after this Raiders game. But the Lions go to 8-2. Tennessee's on the rise, but you got Jacksonville at 6-3. Huge divisional game here, but ETN with a good carry, just making guys miss, makes 3 defenders miss, in for the touchdown. 31-17 victory for Jacksonville. They take control of that division. They are right now 7-3, looking very good right now in the AFC. Big game here between two possible playoff teams. Giants in the lead of the NFC East, and trying to continue to have that lead as Jackson Dart having a fantastic season. Underneath, receivers got it. 2 Bucs defenders. I'm not sure what that tackle attempt is there. Winfield, what are you doing? But Darius Slayton in for the touchdown. Giants taking care of business, and they look pretty good. They do. Green Bay just destroyed Dallas 44-14. So, yeah, with the Lions winning that matchup next week, it's going to be, obviously we'll see it here shortly, it's going to be a tough one. That'll be a big divisional win, possible game. If we can get a win, obviously, we can really take control, but Green Bay is still there as well. So we start off this second half. Montez Sweat a little bit shaken up to start. Hand off to Genty. Genty getting around the edge. Most running room he's seen all game. Genty breaks off a tackle. He's up to the 33-yard line. Best run, first down. Bruised ribs for Sweat, so he should be able to return. But a 3rd down and 8. Gino looking. In the pocket, runs out of time. Walter Nolan for the sack. Man, we've had so much interior pressure from our defensive front this entire season. And that's how we wanted it. Kind of copy that Eagles up the middle type of pressure, because I'm telling you, pressure on a quarterback is the ultimate. But when you get pressure up the middle in the quarterback's face, absolutely huge. With Walter Nolan and Devontae Macklin, we have had that the entire season. But the Raiders finally get some points, and then they're going to pick off Caleb Williams. Probably shouldn't have forced that down the field. Underthrows Luther Burden and Marcus Williams with the interception. So the Raiders defense giving their offense a chance here. We get a touchdown. This is only a 2-possession game, but once again, the pressure up the middle, and it's the rookie Macklin with the sack on Gino. 3rd and 15. Gino looking down the field. He's just going to sling it up to the young receiver, but Gordon can't bring him down, and that's going to be caught down to the 8. What a grab. What a grab from Winslow. I thought Kyler Gordon was there. I mean, Gino took a big hit from Thibodeau. Somehow gets that ball off. The coverage was there, just a better throw, better catch. Raiders in business at the 6. Gino stepping up, but Macklin is there to bring him down. That actually counts as a sack, his 3rd sack of the game. He is definitely going to be up there for Defensive Rookie of the Year, to the end zone, and he overthrows his receiver there, Winslow. So 4th and goal from the 6. And yeah, I guess this is the decision to be made. Just kick the field goal, puts it to a 14-point game. And the kick is going to be up, and it is good. So the Raiders get a big play down the field. Looking a lot more competitive here in this second half. It is 20-6. Our offense has got to get going here. Plenty of time over the middle. There's Colston Loveland for the grab. That should be enough for a first down. 17-29. A lot more pass attempts maybe than I wanted to here early on. The run game just hasn't quite been there, and somehow that's completed. A lot of traffic there. It's still short of the first down, and instead of kicking the field goal, offense stays out in the field. 4th and 2. Caleb just really quick to Colston Loveland. That's a catch and a first down. Yeah, I felt this is an important drive. I feel like we got to get a touchdown here. There's Loveland again. The man on this drive, Colston Loveland, down to the 17-yard line. Porter a bit shaken up for the Raiders. That's a key injury there. Moving to this fourth quarter. Swift, but look at Max Crosby. What a defensive play. Down the line, gets the tackle for loss. 3rd and 13. Caleb looking, fires to the outside. Luther Burden's got it. He's got the catch. Out of bounds at the 3. See if we can put this in for 6. Outside, Luther Burden's got it. Touchdown. And a big drive for this offense after the interception, just to get this back to a 3-score game. Caleb Williams making some nice throws. And actually with this drive too, we took up a lot of clock, 5:34. But after the drive, Caleb Williams got hit on the play. He is a risk of high injury. Elbow bursitis. We can return, so we got to take a look at that. That is going to be key. That's not what we want to see at all. But now 27-6. Jacoby Myers with the grab. Myers is up to the 37-yard line. And see if we can get a stop on this. Going up top, and Jalen Johnson. Nice play there on Thornton. As for the upgrade to Ruben Hippolyte, it has not been happening. We just haven't had a whole lot of chances with him. As Gina's going to fire this one. Caught by Myers. And he will get the first down. Key 4th down conversion to keep them alive. Gina to throw underneath. Caught. What a tackle there from Gregory Pollard, the rookie linebacker. But yeah, Ruben Hippolyte, I don't think we're going to get it done today. I think we barely have any tackles, honestly. They will pick up a 3rd down conversion to Thornton there. So 1st and goal from the 4. Going to hand this to Genty. Gets the push, and Ashton Genty's in for the Raiders touchdown. So I would think they go onside kick here, but if you don't recover, honestly, not sure if you're going to be able to get a comeback attempt here. But Daniel Jones is in the game. They decided just to kick the ball off. That's an interesting decision. I guess with 4-13, 2-possession game, you're just hoping your defense gets a stop. I get it. But DeAndre Swift with a really good run, that's a first down. But yeah, Daniel Jones in the game. Caleb Williams is out. So we might have a development story here. I know he said he was going to be able to return. But looking at the, his injury status, I think it was -6 for pretty much, throw accuracy, middle, whatever. Just really big injury concerns as Colston Loveland with the big catch puts him over 100 yards. And now this Raiders team, no timeouts left. You get a first down here, it's over. Or you just push forward with Keaton Mitchell, and he's in for the touchdown. Honestly, I would have rather not scored there. I would have liked to just get the first, then we just nail it out. But Keaton Mitchell in for the score. Makes this a 21-point game. And that does it. 34-13 is your final. We're 10-0, but the big story is now Caleb Williams. The whole thing is, it's a short week. So you don't have the normal recovery time. So we're going to see if he's going to be able to go for this Thanksgiving game against the Lions. It's going to be a massive divisional game. This is huge. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen here. But Colston Loveland, really good game. 8 for 102. Touchdown. Luther Burden with that touchdown. Romadunze still had 4 catches for 60 yards. Solid 15 average per catch. And defensively, Davis had the most with 8 tackles, but you can see down below, 3 total tackles. Didn't even have a tackle for a loss. I just felt like defensively, sometimes we just weren't on the field that much, to be honest with you. Macklin 3 sacks, Thibodeau with 2. Turner had that 1. All those sacks there. So Ruben Hippolyte is not going to get the upgrade. That's, not what we wanted. It's just, it was tough. It was definitely tough. But as you can see, we signed Tyler Huntley because Daniel Jones is going to go here for this game against Detroit. Caleb Williams is going to be inactive. He is not going to be able to go. Just don't want to risk the injury concern because he's not quite there yet. Obviously, on the shortened week, you can see the wear and tear impact. It's gone down a little bit, but I'm just not taking the risk. I mean, if he gets hurt again and he goes down in this game, you got Daniel Jones maybe the rest of the season. Right now, this is a key divisional game. But don't get me wrong. We're 10-0. Detroit's 8-2. But it's just on the short week. I think we're going to hold back Caleb Williams. He's going to be inactive. Daniel Jones is going to go for us. I trusted him enough for at least a game. I trust in the run game. Our defense has been playing really well. So I think, we're going to be in for a game. There is no doubt about it. Divisional game against this Detroit team. It sucks. We've been lucky enough. We've been lucky enough with Caleb Williams with injuries. You just never know sometimes. And I'd rather just play it safe. You can see right there, 4th ranked defense in the NFL. We have the best rush defense, which is not surprising. But they're right there, number 6. As for points, they're right behind us. We're 4, they're 5. So they have a fantastic defense. Their offense, though, if you saw their offensive stats, they have the number 2 in interceptions as well. Their offense has not been as productive as I would thought. I'm not quite sure how it works out. And I don't know if that's just a Madden thing where during sim, just some teams don't sim really well, where some do. I don't know if that's back to the playbook issue, where some playbooks are a little OP. Not sure. But we got the retro unis on both teams. Thanksgiving, you got to put the retro unis on for the Thanksgiving Day game. 12 o'clock. Turkey's getting ready. Man, to me, it's the best day of the year. Best day of the year. Best meal. Watch football all day. Can't really go wrong. All right, here we go. Defense is going to have to obviously step up today because we'll see we're not sure what the offense is going to give us, but on 3rd down, we'll get the stop there. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, nice job there by Carrington Valentine, and forces a Detroit punt. So here we go. Daniel Jones at quarterback. And finding Luther Burden over the middle for a catch and a 1st down. Now, we're not scared to throw the ball with Daniel Jones. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we're only going to throw the ball 10 to 15 times and just run the ball. No. I trust in these receivers. We got a lot of weapons. We just got to block for him. It's up the middle. That is some pressure. As that's going to be a holding call regardless. So that'll knock us way back. 3rd down and 20. Just going to set up a screen to Swift. Swift cuts it up, but Hutchinson is there to make the stop. Man, if we can make Hutch miss, we had plenty of running room, but it doesn't happen. But it doesn't really matter because we get the ball back after a key three and out from our defense. But a big 3rd and 6. Here comes the blitz from this Lions team over the middle. And Adunze with a nice broken tackle. Cuts it up 1st down. That was key. You get some plays like that from your big-time playmakers. Now we got Keaton Mitchell in the backfield. Give this guy the ball. Keaton Mitchell, the speed. He's gone. Touchdown. And we'll strike first here in this ball game. First game of the week, obviously. But Keaton Mitchell, the dude, if you give him any open space, you might as well forget about it. The speed, 7-0 lead. Let's see what this Detroit offense can do. No Jahmyr Gibbs in this game for Detroit. He is out, and down goes Golf. Ruben Hippolyte. Man, why couldn't you do that last week? Yeah, no Gibbs. Gibbs is out for this game. So that's huge for Detroit. Not only in the running game, obviously, but the receiving game. He's so good. Somehow Golf got rid of that one. It is caught. But Jalen Johnson is there for the stop and forces another Detroit punt. I'm going to pitch this out to Keaton Mitchell, but they're all over it. Man, that Jack Campbell, yeah, he just read that perfectly. A loss and a 3rd down and 12. Daniel looking. He's going to fire. This one's going to be picked off. Oh, man, you know what? Colston Loveland was heading up the field. And Terrion Arnold was underneath covering, I believe that was Keaton Mitchell. So I thought, oh, man, we got that open. And Terrion Arnold just moves off the running back and just trails Colston Loveland perfectly. Undercuts it, picks it off. Huge turnover here for Detroit. So can they take advantage to the outside? And that's going absolutely nowhere. Nice tackle there by Gordon. Yeah, if that's Gibbs, that might be a different story of a run. 3rd and 8 here for this Lions offense. They're setting up a quick screen. It's got some running room, but Jalen Johnson, a fantastic tackle for the stop. Let's see if they decide to go for this here, though. They do. 4th and 2. I had a feeling they'd go for it. Goff looking, rolling out, and he's going to be brought down. We get the defensive stop. Thibodeau and Zay Price are there to bring him down. Turnover on downs. So the turnover does not matter. Oh, man. Jeez, up front. DeAndre Swift just got killed on that play. 3rd down and 8. Flag on the play, thrown to the outside, knocked away, incomplete. Probably going to be a holding call regardless. It is. So the Detroit defense forces another punt. But our defense right now looking very good. Just got to keep it up. Especially on a 3rd and 11, but over the middle, caught. Tesla with the grab and a 1st down up for Detroit. It's crazy. He has turned into their #1 receiver. Even though Amon-Ra St. Brown is right there, he's just, you know, production is not quite there this season. 3rd down and 1. This is probably going to be a sneak. I'm guessing it is Goff, and he's going to get it. We've had success stopping those, but this time Jared Goff is through for the 1st. They move down to the 12. Man, look at 89. Look at this tight end. This dude is huge. Holy, this guy's got to be like 320 pounds or something. I don't know, that's a heck of a tackle. They hand the ball off, and that's going to be a Detroit touchdown. So Detroit drives down, ties this ball game up. Carlos Burnett, so getting to the start with no Gibbs here today. 7 apiece. So can our offense get rolling here as Luther Burden? That is an incredible catch. What a grab from Luther Burden. 3:36 left in this first half. Daniel Jones, look out, and he's going to be hit. And I think we're going to get a holding call on that as well. Man, we are having some penalty issues here today. Joe Thuney that time with the holding call. Oh, Daniel Jones was hurt on that play. Tyler Huntley's going to have to, he just joined the team like a day ago. Wow, okay, Huntley's in the game. This is crazy. Huntley fires, it's caught. Atunze with the grab. First play, they're joining the team 2 days ago, and he's throwing the ball. 3rd and 7. Huntley tries to step up in the pocket. He's going to be brought down. That's going to be a sack. But we're going to try a 60-yard field goal here. You know you got the kick power. Just need that accuracy. We're indoors. Kick is up, and it is good. Puts it through. I feel sorry sometimes for defenses in the NFL nowadays. It's just ridiculous. The way kickers, Davis just got declared. The way kickers can just, you got the 68-yarder in the games, real life and a new NFL record. I mean, with the kick return rules, you're like 10 yards away. You're a 1st down away from getting into field goal range half the time for these kickers. It's just crazy. It's so tough to play defense in the NFL. It's so swayed to the offense. It's a little ridiculous in my opinion. As Huntley is still in the game, so Daniel Jones can return, but Huntley's still in as we hand this off to DeAndre Swift for the 1st down run. And now with that, I guess we stay a little aggressive here with a minute left. Huntley is going to be sacked. And you know what? With that, Huntley at the quarterback position, he's not up to speed, obviously just joining the team. We're going to let this roll to halftime. 10-7 at half. We knew we were going to be in for a game. No Caleb Williams. just trying to survive. Defense so far has been good. Got to get the run game going a little bit. Hoping Daniel Jones can come back for the second half. Hopefully he can return. But yeah, 10-7 at half. Eat your stuffing, eat your turkey, whatever you eat. There you go. Specialities. What do you got on Thanksgiving? What's everybody's favorite Thanksgiving, dish? Got to go for the pie too. Pumpkin pie, apple pie. I mean, if you're out there, sweet potato pie, lemon meringue pie. I mean, any pie really, you just can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong, in my opinion. But we're not going to get that third down conversion as Daniel Jones is back. The throw is there. Burns just can't hang on. And we come out of the gates, and we have to punt. Going down the field. Amon-Ra St. Brown with a big completion. Valentine finally brings him down to the 22, but Amon-Ra shows up. Makes a huge play for this Lions team, and they're in business. 2nd and 13. Goff fires. That's going to be caught. That is a nice grab over the middle. All right, 3rd and 5. Detroit will be aggressive too, so they could always go for this. Yes. Whoa, ball is loose. Somebody pick that up. We will. Walter Nolan's going to pick it up, and that's going to be a big turnover. What a defensive play. Walter Nolan's a bit shaken up after the recovery. The defense absolutely steps up, keeps this lead 10-7. Nice quick throws. Cole Kmet with the grab, takes a big hit. But positive yardage, 3rd and 4. Jones the throw. Finds Luther Burden, somehow gets away from the defender, makes the spin move, and Burden up to the 48. Close to a 100-yard game here today. Jones back to throw, looking underneath, finds Odunze. He's down close to the first, 3rd down and 1. Bring Keaton Mitchell into the game. Give Keaton Mitchell the ball. Mitchell makes a defender miss. Mitchell breaks through. He's to the 20 and a first. 4 carries for 58 yards. Probably should give him a lot more carries than 4. Let's give him the ball again. Mitchell cuts it up, has a little bit of space, continues up the field, picks up another 9 down to the 11. He's a little bit sucking wind back there, but we got DeAndre Swift as the up back. We'll hand him the ball down to the 6 and a first down. 2nd and goal then from the 10. Going up top, Luther Burden's got the touchdown, but there's laundry on the field. That is not what I want to see. Oh, they're showing Ozzie Trapillo. That's going to be a holding call. Man, that's going to take away the touchdown. That is absolutely huge. So holding call takes away the TD and moves it back to the 20. 2nd and goal now from the 20. And Daniel Jones is going to be sacked. Back to the 27-yard line, and now we just got to think about, don't get crazy here. Stay in field goal range, obviously. We'll throw it out to Colston Loveland, who has the grab. And we'll have to settle for 3. And this kick is up, and it's good. 13-7, still just a 1-score game. Man, the holding call, that's big. All right, we head into the 4th quarter. 13-7 ball game. Jared Goff to throw. Underneath, Tesla's got it on the slant. And that's going to be a catch in a Detroit 1st down. It's probably going to be a wild 4th quarter here, isn't it? We're bringing the heat. We missed him. Oh, and Papo misses him. Goff goes up top. It is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Oh, man. Wow. Detroit takes the lead 14-13. How did we miss him? As Frazier will be able to return. Man, all right, we just got to come right back here. Jones fires. There's Colston Loveland again. And Colston Loveland the 1st down to the 50-yard line. And Colston Loveland's starting to be kind of half unguardable. And Odunze is just a superstar receiver as Luther Burden breaks a tackle. Burden up to the 16. But with Luther Burden and Colston Loveland just turned it into this, absolute duo, it's tough. Then you got this guy, Keaton Mitchell, with the speed, and then he's breaking tackles. Mitchell picks up another 9 down to the 7. These guys are stepping up. Back to Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell in for the touchdown. And we're going to retake the lead. When you have your captain out, you don't have Caleb Williams. And Daniel Jones is in there, the veteran quarterback. He knows what he's doing. You just hope he doesn't turn the ball over, obviously, which he did once. But you let your guys do we have so many weapons on this offense. We'll find Byron Simmons, who's got the 2-point. That puts it to a 7-point lead, 21-14. You just do your best to design some stuff, get the ball into the hands of these playmakers, and make them do their thing. That's really the key. 6:27 left here in this ball game. Returned around the 6-yard line. This is not good. And we'll bring them down, but not before a massive return up to the 46-yard line gives Detroit great field position. Off to throw. Quick throw. Finding Laporta. Down to the 19. And Detroit trying to tie this ball game back up. Oh, quick throw, man. That was too fast. The Goff had to get rid of it because Papa was there. 3rd down and 2. Goff to throw. Outside open man, and he missed them. That was a touchdown. I'll take it. 4th down and 2 here for Detroit. Goff to throw. Looking over the middle. It's caught. But there is a flag on the play. And it's going to be a holding call. What do you do here? They are going to kick the field goal. Interesting decision. So instead of 4th and 12, you're going for the field goal. It's going to put it to a 4-point game. Kick is up, and it is good. So 21-17. Our offense has a chance here. 3:12 and running. We have a chance, but we got to complete this 3rd down conversion. We have a chance not even to get the ball back. And we have him. There's Colston Loveland. That was a tight throw, and Colston Loveland with a big-time catch, 1st down. So now we're going to start to get where Detroit has to start using these timeouts. And this to Keaton Mitchell. Mitchell, room to the outside. Just got to stay in bounds. There we go. Don't go out of bounds. 1st down. Detroit uses their 1st. Back to Keaton Mitchell. Mitchell continues upfield. Close to another 1st. 2nd timeout for Detroit. Actually, Key didn't pick up that 1st. So now we get the 1st down here. Keaton Mitchell running room. Mitchell down to the 12. Detroit calls. Actually, it's going to be oh, wow, that hurts us. The injury by Drew Dahlman saves Detroit the timeout. Are you kidding me? And now Keaton Mitchell. And, man, he picks up the 1st. Rather would have not got the 1st down there. But Detroit calls their final timeout. So what we do, we ended up kneeling it down the last couple plays. 4th and goal from the 3. We're going to go for this to Keaton Mitchell, who gets stuffed. But I'm fine with that because now Detroit has to go full length of the field, 37 seconds, no timeouts. I'm trusting in the defense here. It was an interesting decision, but I was fine with it. As Tesla with the grab, that's fine because that is just going to waste some clock here. And they only picked up around 12 yards. Goff's going to hurry up the line, and they spike it. So they have 24 seconds left. I mean, you're going to have to get another 40 yards before Goff can throw it to the end zone. Goff looking, pressure, gets out of it as Walter Nolan will actually run him down. Now Detroit's going to start running on the clock here. 15 seconds are rolling. Everybody's got to get back. He's setting up for a spike. They're still not set. 10 seconds, finally spikes it at 9. And it's a 4th down. So here we go. 1 second left. Here's your ball game. 4th and 16. Goff looking. Fires. It's going to be caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. But it does not matter. And we will pull out the victory 21-17. You come in with no Caleb Williams. You know the offense is not going to be as productive. But Daniel Jones just does enough. 15 to 22, 171. Getting key first downs. And Keaton Mitchell was really the big-time guy here today in this game offensively. 15 for 141, 2 touchdowns. DeAndre Swift had a little bit of a rough day. Decided, let's give this guy the ball, see what he can do, and he does the job. Great job. Luther Burden, 127 yards receiving. Big time, like I said, first downs. Wish they had that. I wish they had that stat on there. Like, first down catches. That would be really cool. Ruben Hippolyte, just a game too late. 9 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks. Why couldn't we just have that game against the Raiders? But defensively, really stepped up. Just that big touchdown they got, which shouldn't have happened. It should have been a sack. So let's take a look at updated standings. Ravens at 8-3, Steelers 6-5. It's a close division still. Jags with that, they get another victory. They go to 8-3. Titans lose again. So right now Jacksonville is in really key control of that division. Buffalo 8-4, Jets at 7-4. Pats at 4-8, but they have won 3 in a row. So trying to hunt for that wild card. Chiefs at 7-5, Chargers 6-5. The defending champion Denver Broncos are 3-8. Man, what happened? We're 11-0 with that big win over Detroit. We've beaten them twice this year, so that's huge. Green Bay has won 6 in a row. They were 8-3. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can clinch before we face them again. We have beaten them this year, though. Falcons at 8-3. Tampa Bay at 6-5. The Saints 3-8 down there below. They have lost 7 in a row. Yikes. Yeah, Giants 8-4. Now, they did lose their last game, but they're 8-4, 2-game lead right now over Philadelphia. Commanders have lost 3 in a row. They're 5-6, but the Cowboys 3-8. And out west, very close. Niners 6-6, Seahawks 5-6, Rams are 5-6. That's a close division. Probably going to go down the wire. Caleb Williams, so far this season, 26 touchdowns, 4 picks, obviously just missing that last game. So hopefully that doesn't hurt him in possibly MVP considerations. Keaton Mitchell, 804, 10 touchdowns. Swift right there behind him with 795. I mean, the averages are completely different, but we might have 2 years in a row where we have 2 guys over 1,000 yards rushing. We didn't have an 1,000-yard receiver last year, but I think that is going to change because Luther Burden is only 13 yards away, 12 touchdowns. Adunze having a pretty good, solid season. And yeah, look at Colston Loveland, 49 catches, 574, 5 touchdowns. If we can get Adunze and Loveland up to like 65 catches, maybe 70, I mean, that's a really good season. Roth leading us to tackles and tackles for loss. But look at this. I mean, Devontae Macklin, the rookie, 8 sacks. Walter Nolan with 6.5. So from those D tackles, just like that, I mean, we have 14.5 sacks from that position. That is absolutely huge. I mean, picks, we barely get in any interceptions ever. And Devontae Benjamin, perfect this year. All right, so big win against the Lions. We remain unbeaten, 11-0. Now we go out to LA Sunday night, taking on the Rams. This is a big game because, we just saw division standings there right there behind the 49ers. We have another linebacker breakout, so that is interesting to see there. But this will be an absolutely huge game. Can we remain unbeaten? But that will do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.